Hello, everybody. Welcome to Late Late Horror Show. What is going on? It's a Halloween party.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and let me explain something to you guys. Oh, wait, should I do the intro? I'm not doing an intro today. No intro today.
Getting right into it.
Yeah, right into it.
Cheers.
Video's not good. Yeah, cheers. There you go. Happy Halloween,
Happy Halloween.
everyone. Yeah, we're things are getting there, okay? Things are getting there. So we are going to have fun anyways. The video quality is, I think, crap, but she said it looks fine. I don't know.
It's fine.
We were going to dress up. I didn't have my bubonic, Dr. Bubonic mask, even though I'm not Dr. Bubonic. Somebody else is. He's a real person.
Right.
You know, but anyways. We are going to talk Halloween, candy. What kind of candy do you like? What kind of movies do you watch on Halloween? I even got some trivia questions here for you. So we're going to have some fun. But don't mind the setup. It's still in process. And what happened right before I started, I tripped over the main camera that I have, and it broke the connector. So I'm using a little lousy webcam now. So I am a little aggravated right now on top of moving all week. So it's been something else.
It's been a week, huh?
Yeah, it's been a week. yeah. But I'm here to have fun. We're here to have fun, you guys, and everything else. So the video quality will be better next time. The sound quality will be better because I'm also ordering soundproof foam things that you can put on the ceiling and the walls to dampen the sound, so it'll sound better. I know we sound like we're in a cave. Nothing I can do about that. Yeah. So what else can I complain about? My ankle's hurting me. Yeah.
From all the moving.
Yeah, tripped over something too. You know.
Oh yeah. Aw.
Yeah. I was climbing a cliff and I fell down because it's a long way up to this.
As you do. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a long way up to get my stuff here. So
yeah, gotta get a Sherpa. You know.
Yeah, I fell down it. Anyways, happy Halloween, you guys. I threw something together here last minute. It was her idea to have kind of like a little Halloween party. We were going to review a movie. I'm like, yeah, we should do something for Halloween.
Just a little bit different, something fun, a little more casual.
Yeah, exactly. And let me say hi to everybody in the chat as usual. We do have Teresa DiMaggio.
Hi, Teresa.
Joseph Stanton Jr., Connie Clary, Edward Stewart, good to see ya. Sinead, Aran B, Hung Fao. Brian Kirkham, Dino needs a vacation. I had one. 5 days. I uploaded shows for you guys, so now I'm back at it. You know,
it was a working vacation, which isn't really a vacation.
I know, but you know what? You can't take no breaks doing this stuff. You take 5 days off, YouTube goes, "Well, that channel's gone."
Yep.
Boom.
No more recommendations.
Yeah. So Pappy Chris is here, my bookcase panel, and I will be reading. I will be reading the chat a lot tonight, you guys, because want you guys to chime in with your favorites. Like I said, favorite Halloween movies, favorite Halloween candies. But wait till I ask, please. I know I'll see him there. Teresa DiMaggio, ALEECE, I love your earrings, with a lowercase a. For ALEECE.
Thank you, Teresa.
Yeah, and what are you wearing?
I
like the tattoos you got.
Oh yeah, I got.
When did you get those?
Yeah, just today.
Yeah.
These
Does it hurt?
very realistic looking tattoos. I know.
And she put Vaseline all over it too.
Yeah, that's why it's so shiny.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, but
no, I think I probably got this shirt from Walmart like 10 years ago or something like that. I'm like, wow. I have that stashed away somewhere. Cool. Perfect. I can wear it.
Perfect. Dino. Okay. Jughead Grayson, what's going on? Stupid YouTube. Yeah, YouTube's something else, I tell you. But tab 75 draws. Did you add draws to your name? I don't remember that. Hello all. Happy Halloween week. You're working hard, Artemis. Thank you. Well, yeah, I am. But let's have fun. A vacation now. Dino needs 5 days for sleep. Yeah, no, I'm all good. I'm all good. You got to keep busy. You got to keep going. Otherwise, I don't know what happens. What happens? You rest? Is that what happens?
Theoretically.
So? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, not going to happen. Michelle Bucci. I think that's it. Scary Stories, New York City said, congrats on 60K subs. Well earned. Yes, this is kind of a 60K subscriber kind of party too. I threw it all together. What the heck? Why not? Love your new room, Dino. JLR. Oh, listen, it's going to be much better. Whoever's coming in, a bunch of stuff happened today, and my main camera, I broke it. So, not the camera, but the connector piece that gives you the good quality and the good feed. So, it will be look better. It's in process, and when you move, it takes time to get things in order, but it will look better. Let's see. Yeah, chat keeps disconnecting here. Montana John, my favorite holiday. You better believe it. Halloween is my... Marcelo Pili. I guess that's how you say it. Hello from south of Argentina. Hey! Oh. Marcelo. I ain't even going to try to do an accent because I'd butcher it. How about you? No. Donald Duck Applejuice.
Don't ask me to do accents. Okay. My husband's really good at them. I'm not.
Oh, geez. Well, usually I can do something. I'm not going to mess with it. Good to see everyone. Bubba, what is going on? Love the clowns in the back, Dino. Work in process. Horror junkie for life. What's going on? Okay, so let's get to some stuff. Let's get to some Halloween talk, okay?
Yes.
And you guys chime in too. I don't know. Where do you want to start? Favorite Halloween movies or Halloween candy? I don't know. Or a Halloween story. I mean, you got a favorite Halloween story from when you were a kid?
Or just fun things that you did when you were a kid, or just things like that.
I still do that. I think I was going door to door Halloween and trick or treating with the big pillowcase up until. Oh my God! I'm gonna say it. Up until like 25, maybe.
Really? That's nice. See, I want to, but I wouldn't have anybody to really go do that with. But I mean, I trick or treated until I was in my teens, for sure.
Well, I would hope so.
Yeah.
Free candy?
Yeah, why not? And dress up, and then eventually, when you get old enough to, not have like my grandparents like following in the car like behind us, it was a lot more fun.
Oh, yeah, following you along the way. Yeah, no, there was one time when I was trick-or-treating that there was this station wagon. It was just following us street to street to street, like just real slow, scared the heck out of me and my uncle. I mean, we were like, what? And we even went and knocked there was a police car there, and we knocked on the door. And
really?
Oh yeah, and some guy gets out. I forget what year this was, but some guy gets out. He has like some mechanic suit on, kind of. He's holding like some knife. He's got in some like very ragged James T. Kirk mask. It was really funny.
Weird. Yeah.
Yeah. But as soon as I knocked on the cop's door, the station wagon took off. And,
okay. I didn't catch on to the bit for a little too long.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing.
Bit?
What?
I bit my lip.
Did you shoot him 6 times?
I did not shoot the boogeyman. It's the boogeyman.
But he definitely shot him 7 times, though.
Yeah, technically.
Yeah.
They don't have to be correct. Hey, Lone Ranger, what's going on? Did it have an insane asylum emblem on it? Yes. There was a nurse on the top of the hood, too. I don't know what was going on there.
She just stayed there the whole
disappeared, though. That's all right. Oh, geez, you guys are going quick. What's going on? Teresa's someone my school named Mike Myers. I feel jealous of that. Well, every night you help me to learn more English. Marcelo, good. Hey, look it. We're even helping people with English. Thank you. Okay, that's simple enough. So yeah, me and my uncles, we kept going, and then eventually, for some reason, it just slowed down, and then life happens. And then, you say, that's enough. When you're able to start buying so much candy that you don't need to go out and get it,
right?
You stop going trick or treating. So
Now, did you ever do anything bad, like egging houses or teeking?
No, I never did. Have you ever? Did you?
Only once.
Boy.
And a family friend, my aunt for all intents and purposes.
Hey, Night Freight Talk Show.
She was the one to bring us, my brother and I, to do that, and she encouraged it.
She encouraged it.
Oh yeah, she got the eggs.
Oh, jeez. You know what? I remember the first house I got. It was egged.
Yeah.
On Halloween, yeah. So, but I don't. It had nothing to do with me. I think it happened in the neighborhood because it was the neighborhood, I guess. But yeah, no, I never did that. I almost thought of the poop in the bag and burning it, but I didn't do that either.
See, I never had a dog, so I would have to go find someone else's dog to help me with that, and that'd just be weird.
Yeah, that's true. Hung Fao. I bought a Don Post Phantom of the Opera mask in the 70s and walked around the neighborhood. That was a great mask. Gave people heart palpitations.
Nice.
Did they come up to you and tell them, hey, oh, man, you're giving me heart palpitations? I mean, it's very specific thing that you're saying it caused. You know what I mean? So, Hung Fao, I mean, let me know. Did they actually come up and tell you? I know you're joking. But, yeah, no, that's pretty cool. I remember my earliest costume. We'll get to your first costume, too. My first costume was, there was 7 of us, okay? I was the oldest of 7 kids, okay? And my mom got the worst costumes for all of us because I guess she was poor. Not her fault. I put on ragged clothes. She took a cork and burned it and just put it all over my face, and I was a bum. So, you know, kind of coming from a horror, you know, loving background here, I was just a bum, you know, with a burnt cork all over me. But I didn't care. I was a kid. I had fun. It was fun. Yeah. How about you?
I don't remember I remember when my first few ones were. I know I was
Cow
Belle.
Fart. Sorry, I love that name.
It's
Cow
great.
Fart. Nice to see you in the chat. Okay, go ahead. So,
I was
Rain Hall.
Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Oh, sorry. Hi, Rain Hall. Yeah, Belle from Beauty and the Beast, because I was obsessed with it and still am. I was the Pink Ranger from Power Rangers, but it was from the movie when they were like the ninjas.
Okay.
The movie with Ivan Ooze. Yeah, when I was little, like I loved the horror stuff, but I also wanted to be like pretty princess. So
You
it
were
was
a girl. Yeah.
You know, you can like multiple things at once, like crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of nuts. I don't know. I don't really appreciate that. You need to be horror. But yeah. No, I get it. My sister was Wonder Woman, so I was. Yeah, she got a better costume than me. I just got burnt cork all over me, and she got an actual costume. I remember the mask. Now they're classics, you know, in the box where you could see through the cellophane kind of.
Oh,
the top part
yeah.
of it, you know, and I think one of my brothers was Superman. So, who knows? Maybe I had a part in being a bum. Maybe I said I wanted to be something like that.
Who knows?
Or I was the oldest, and they said, "Screw you."
My brother always did cool costumes. Like he was the Terminator.
Oh, really?
And when he was little, and after Batman Forever came out, he went all in on being the Riddler. Like even did like the hair, like the red hairspray. He did Darth Maul and like did the face paint.
Awesome. Yeah, that sounds cool. Cow Fart at the Late Horror Show. Hail to you, sir. Love the channel. Chief. Thank you very much, my friend. John Victor. I don't remember any of my costumes except a pirate costume. I had that when you were a kid or later on in years. I'm just saying. I had the sword for years, I think. Okay, going the wrong direction there. Connie Clary. My first costume was a cat. Very nice. Yeah, meow.
Now, what about costumes like in adulthood or in recent years? Have you done anything fun?
Boy. I'm not going to discuss that here.
Okay.
No, I really haven't. I mean, since I've been on the channel, I've really never done anything like that except this. I like to be the character Dr. Bubonic.
Right.
Because he's one of my good friends. I mean, he's lived a long time, but that's about it, you know.
Okay.
So I'm starting to get into more stuff like that. But,
yeah.
But not no big wild parties. I wish I had, you know, life, you know, gets in the way sometimes and you can't do those kind of things.
I mean, I've been going to Halloween parties just because, like, friends have hosted them. Like, this Saturday, my brother and sister-in-law, like, they just bought a house earlier this year, so they're
congratulations.
And their place is awesome. So yeah, that's gonna be their first like big party at their new place. So it's gonna be fun.
Cool. And you're going as?
I'm going as the Doctor, the 10th Doctor to be specific.
10th Doctor.
Yes.
Okay.
And let's see, a few years ago, my husband and I, we did like a post-apocalyptic Velma and Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
Zoinks!
Yeah.
Scoob!
And then I did Jareth the Goblin King from Labyrinth.
Okay.
And
awesome.
That was a fun one. And then, we didn't dress up last year because last year was the lost year. So the year before that,
it was the lost year.
Yeah, the lost year. I just threw together like old costumes that I had and like a corset that I bought from a Renaissance fair, like a nice one. And I'm like, okay, I've got a wig, I got stuff. I have plushy dragons. I guess I'll be Daenerys.
Seriously? Okay.
Yeah, and because I have these like little
cool.
like dragon plushies. So I kind of like just tied them, like tied one to my belt and.
Nice. That's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Teresa says, Dino, where do you buy your characters? I'm a little confused. I don't know what you mean.
Do you mean like the decorations?
Yeah.
These guys and
that's Herman right there. He's pissed off. I mean, that dude is pissed off. Look at him. He just sits there. Every now and then he'll open his eyes, but for the most part he sits there and he goes, I mean, look at him. He's pissed.
Yeah. I mean, we had a few words a couple weeks ago, so he's still kind of holding a grudge. I've tried to apologize. I sent flowers. He's not having any of it.
Oh, he burned them.
Damn it, Herman.
Yeah, I mean, the strange thing is I don't really see him do these things, but it's Herman.
Who else?
He'll be moved at times, you know, where he shouldn't be. And then the eyes will open every now and then he'll do this, and a little bit of smoke will come out of his head, like in the back. It's the weirdest thing, I swear to God. I think just a little too much steam from his head.
Tighter quarters here than at the with the old set.
Yeah. I'm not going to be able to fit as many toys in view, but I'm going to do my best. But yeah, Herman's, man, he's pissed off. I mean, dude's like 90 years old. He's passed down from my family, and he's not good. And somebody put lipstick all over him, and I think he's pissed off about that too. He's like, you know, this is not how it goes on.
Yeah, and also I've been giving him boops a lot. Just boop.
Yeah.
He doesn't appreciate it, but I think it's fun.
That's okay. I mean, as long as you don't do nothing, you know, like murder me in my sleep. Something knocked on the door the other day. I think he was running around. But anyways, yeah, so if you mean the characters, I get them all over the place. I mean, the two over here were Spirit Halloween. This was Phantom of the Opera here, was given to me by Eric Griffin, somebody that knew the channel for many years, and he sent it to me. Right here, this guy.
Oh, you know what? I didn't see him over there. I thought you meant that guy. I'm like, would that be like, Bouquet from the musical? Because he gets hung by the Phantom, but different Phantom.
Yeah, different Phantom.
Yeah, not the launching.
No, this guy here. What? Oh, yeah. See, I mean, I got him right close to me right now, but yeah, that was given to me. Awesome. Patreon member for a long, long time. So I do appreciate that. He's pretty cool. Into the same thing, toys and everything, Instagram, posts all the time. Anything in those cups. No, they're part of my decoration, but again, this is all a work in process yet. So I will have the piece for the camera tomorrow, so everything should look proper on Thursday. So we should be good then. Edward Stewart always had different costumes. Trying to catch up to you guys here. Brian Kirkham can relate to Herman. Yeah, feed him some X-Lax. Oh, no, I'm not going to do that. He won't even open up his mouth to me. Okay, enough Herman. Red Ants, what's going on? I dressed up as Michael Myers once and nearly got arrested for holding a butcher. Oh, that's not a good idea. Yeah, especially in this day and age. That's creepy. Halloween 5, pretty much like my old Halloween parties. Edward Stewart. Very cool. Man, you guys are going fast. Okay. It looks fine, Dino. Scott Perkins. One year I went as a skeleton and I used my dad's suit.
Nice,
yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the kids go as nowadays. It's...
we went to Spirit Halloween last night, and you had a lot of Fortnite costumes. Still a lot of Harry Potter.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's still a popular...
Then you'll have like steampunk gentlemen.
That's a very popular, for many years. And I do love, I am one of the biggest fans of steampunk. I love
it's a cool
steampunk.
Look.
Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, in that Victorian era, you throw in some, even Doctor Who has thrown in some of that stuff, so. Very cool. Brian Lieber, sup Dino. Grats on 60K. Keep rolling. Much love. Yep, thank you very much. It's weird. YouTube's doing a weird thing where it'll drop 50 subs and then pop up 70. It'll drop 50. It's been doing it for the past week. It's really weird. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but YouTube's really nuts. So yeah, favorite candy. Let's get to favorite candy. And you guys chime in too in the chat what your favorite candy is. Of course, when I was a kid, I used to go to the neighborhoods that would give the big,
like the king
bars.
Size.
Oh yeah. So you travel to the good neighborhood to get the big bars. So that was my thing when I was younger. But as I've grown up, there's not a whole lot I don't like when it comes to chocolate. I get more fancy now.
Yeah.
The imported. Fabulous.
Ooh, that is fancy.
Rochers. But Halloween candy, I know people are going to be hating on it. Rain Hall, I could feed ALEECE energy all day. Okay. Sounds good, Rain Hall. Feed her some energy. Okay, let me see what everybody's putting here. Connie Cleary, Hershey's.
Classic.
Hung Fowl. A lot of hobos around here. Though I'm not sure they are kids or actually hobos. Wow. Okay. Rockets. That's the candy, right? Candy Rockets. I'm trying to remember. Jeez.
Rockets. Why can't I? I'm thinking. No, I was thinking Razzles, not.
Yeah, I remember Razzles. Those were the ones you would chew and eat, and they would turn in like gum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those were fantastic. They had a little bumps on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good texture on the tongue. It felt good. Then you chew it, and it tasted good. Anyways, Reese's, Gary Dahlstrom. What is going on, Gary? Welcome to the stream. We are having a big old party here.
Let's see. Paul Ham with Snickers and Kit Kats. Yes. Love those. It's Three Teresa. Yep. Three Musketeers. Awesome.
Kit Kats are fun. I love Kit Kats. Especially the new mocha. Isn't there? I think there's the mocha one.
I haven't
They've got
had
the
it yet.
mint ones. The mints and the mocha Kit Kats are fantastic.
Ooh, I'll have to try that. Never. See, I love the chocolate, but I always kind of like the fruity candy, like Skittles, Starburst, Nerds. Actually, my first cat, all black cat, her name was Skittles because that was my favorite candy, and my mom brought her home in a pumpkin.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, no, Skittles, no, Nerds. I used to love Nerds. And during that time, there was a brief period, I don't know if you remember, they came out with Nerds cereal. You remember that?
No, Nerds cereal?
Yes, it was a big box of Nerds cereal where you can pour both of them in the bowl. Like it would be grape on one side and strawberry on the other.
Yeah, just like in the boxes.
Yes, and you would pour it that way. And it only lasted, I mean, it seemed like not that long at all. Months.
I mean, that
But
sounds
it tasted
disgusting, but I want to try it.
It tasted so good. At least what I remember.
Yeah.
It tasted so good. But yeah, Nerds cereal.
Do they still make the Rice Krispie treat cereal? I remember loving that when I was a kid.
I haven't seen it in a while, so maybe not.
I don't know, but Rice Krispie treats, not candy technically, but those
I'm
are
down
good.
the cereal aisle quite often. Cow fart, bit of honey. We're going way back there, cow fart. But no, it tastes good. If anybody says the little butterscotch round hard candies, we're going back a long way. Anyways, favorite candy bar is the Three Musketeers. Says
Sweethearts!
Who's Sweethearts?
Artian Productions, yes.
Sweethearts are fantastic.
Yes.
Those are candies you can put in your mouth, let it just dissolve there, and last all day long. You have them for weeks on end.
Yeah. Kind of like, and those, and like Sour Patch Kids, like kind of make your tongue a little bit numb after a while.
Yes.
SPKs.
Right?
Getting wild with some SPKs tonight. You're like, oh my god, she's on the drugs.
Oh,
nope, just
Lordy.
Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah. You know what I used to love was the vampire teeth, the wax ones. I love those. And, at first it's minty, and you're chewing away. First you put it in your mouth and you're blah, blah, you're Dracula. But, then you just keep chewing on the wax, and all day long.
Horror junkie for life with the candy buttons. Yup, even though most of the time you'd end up eating
The paper.
the paper.
Yes.
Oh, pixie sticks. Not around Halloween and not when we were children, but a friend of mine, she snorted a...
No.
She put it on the table and snorted it, and yeah, she did not have a good time.
Well, that had to have burnt.
I think she got a nosebleed. And we were at like a Panera or something, because this is the stupid fun we would have. Like, one night we spent the night at a playground. We were like 18. Not because we were
that, kids.
No, we were not there because we were like drinking or or like smoking or anything. We just thought it would be fun, and then I started like telling scary stories and like, what if like a guy just started walking towards us right now with a knife and like, ALEECE, shut up! My friend rented her car to get her aluminum bats.
Oh my Lord. Yeah, you had some wild times, huh?
For the most part, not like, oh, we're so bad, we're doing drugs. We were just dumb, having shopping cart fights.
Snorting candy up your nose.
It's just my one friend, I didn't do that.
I could just see that. I would get to the nearest faucet and just pour cups of water down my nose. You can't let that stuff sit there. But anyways.
Oh, now and laters.
Pixie Sticks was a stripper on the south side of my town. Oh, RTN. Leave it to him always for the good one-liners. Now and laters, good. Horror junkie. Pop Rocks.
Yes.
Michelle. Yeah, we did the Pop Rocks and drinking the Coke afterwards. And
oh, Happy Chris told me in Canada, Smarties are the same as M&Ms. That's interesting.
Smarties are the same as M&Ms?
Huh.
That's weird. Well, then what do they call M&Ms? Smarties? If
I don't know.
M&Ms are Smarties, unless you don't sell Smarties, do you sell Smarties up there? I don't know. I've been looking for Mr. Goodbar. Yeah, Mr. Goodbar's here still.
Yeah. Oh, Rockets in Canada are Smarties in the States. Okay.
That makes sense
All
because
right.
he mentioned that earlier on. Okay, so that definitely makes sense. Oh, God.
Oh, atomic
Belching.
fireballs. Oh, man.
Sweet Pain, says S. Ragsdale. I like the last name. It's pretty good. Ragsdale. Is that Ragsdale, Arizona? No,
Ragsdale? I think you're...
What am I getting that confused with? Flagstaff,
Flagstaff?
Arizona?
Oh.
Okay, I'm goofy. Robin05, what's going on? Never trust a country that sells milk in a bag, says Kyle Fart. Milk in a bag. Oh, boy. Okay. Never was a big... What? Never was a big M&M's fan.
I like the peanut M&Ms. I like those better than the original.
I like the coffee ones, but they put a big nut inside of it.
Yeah.
You know? And then once the nut gets out, he starts ranting about all kinds of strange, stupid things. I'm like, what? Get the hell out of here. What?
You are on a roll tonight,
I'm
Dino.
like, what the heck are you doing in there? And he just... And he books it out the front door. So that's the only reason I don't like the coffee M&Ms. Too many nuts in the middle. Can't handle it. But anyways, Smarties are pretty much Rolaids that don't help with heartburn. What? Brian Kirkham?
Okay, I like Smarties, but that's funny.
You know what? That's another candy I love at Halloween. Tums.
Did you ever?
Oh, gee.
At one time I ate some when I was little. Like my grandma had the multicolored ones that did kind of taste like candy.
Yeah.
Like I knew what they were. I knew it wasn't going to hurt me. It wasn't like I was getting into her pills.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to try a few.
Did you thought Rolaids was going to get you, or Tums? It was probably Tums, right?
Yeah, they're the multicolored ones. I'm like, I
Yeah.
wonder if it tastes any good. Like I know it's not going to harm me if I have a couple, and I was fine.
Did you take a couple and go in the room and wait for see if something was going to happen?
No, I just ate them just to see how they tasted.
Wow. Look at the ceiling. Everything's spinning.
If Tom's does that to you, then I'm going to go buy some on the way home. Jeez.
Actually, I don't think it does. Just coats the stomach. Terrible D, the souls of the damned. What is going on? Edward Stewart, M&M's. I like M&M's. M&M's are pretty good. I like the different flavors they're coming out with now. Like the mint M&M's are fantastic too. I just have a problem with the coffee ones. They taste good at first. Then the guy jumps out your mouth. You know, whatever. I like Halloween even though I don't celebrate it. Hershey Kisses. Well, those are fine.
Yeah, I like Hershey Kisses.
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't? You know? Yeah. What is that? Pontifract Cakes. Pappy, you're coming up with some weird names to some stuff. I don't even know how to say that. Pontifract Cakes?
Not sure.
Whatever that is. S. Ragsdale. Oh, I'm sorry. You can go ahead if you see something.
I remember when they stopped making the red M&Ms until they found a way to make the dye because parents are freaking out because kids were peeing red.
Were they really, though? Because, I mean, I
That's
heard that.
funny.
But I eat red M&Ms all the time. I don't remember peeing red. I think there were some kids who actually really had some issues going on there, and they blamed it on red M&Ms. Because at one point, wasn't it the blue ones, too?
I don't remember.
Is there blue? I think there is blue
Yeah.
M&Ms. Okay, so I take that back. I'm sorry. Retract, reverse. Okay, here we are. Miss J Joker Fan 21. Hi, even though I'm not sure if you were referring to me or someone else, did I miss something? Let's see. Let me go back. Because I don't think I like forgetfulness.
Oh, no, she was saying that she likes Halloween, but even though she doesn't celebrate it.
Oh, got you. Yes, there you go. Good memory. I like Halloween even though I don't celebrate it. Yeah, no. There's nothing wrong with not celebrating Halloween. People don't for many different reasons, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them are religious in nature, so I do get it for sure. It's no big deal. Happy 60K subs to the channel. I love warm lady fingers and devil's food cakes. Says, what? What are you talking about, David Coughlin?
Well,
I mean, I like them too.
yeah.
We're talking...
Do people hand those out on Halloween? I would be stoked, but
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that would get crushed.
come on in. We've got some cake and coffee for you. It's a 7-layer. It's got to stay refrigerated. I mean, that's kind of stuff, You know what? That's not a bad idea for Halloween. Just make a big production out of it. Like, bring people, like, have a big, long table set up on the front porch with, like, a big chocolate fondue, all kinds of recipes, cake. Maybe donuts. I don't know. Take a crispy.
That could be fun.
Yeah, I mean, make it. Nowadays people won't do it. They'll say it's poison. It's open. You can't do that. They pumped whatever inside the donut. It's not cream filled. It's shaving cream or something. I don't know.
See, Teresa, I've never remembered bad candy being filled with needles or razor blades. It's a myth. I don't like. That's not something that like. There wasn't like this epidemic of people putting razor blades in candy bars. It's more of an urban legend than anything else. And also just something that that they roll out on the news because if they don't have anything to talk about, like, well, let's scare parents about whatever.
Yeah, I think that's been a myth too. I mean, for some reason, being a kid, I remember it like being on the news and stuff like that, but I don't think it really was.
Well, I think always with the newscasters be like, razors and candy bars. Is this happening in your town?
Hey, pretty good. Yeah.
Is your baby trying to kill you?
Stay tuned at 9 on 9. Oh no, but we didn't have 9 and 9 back then. It was 11 and 11. Anyways, agreed, ALEECE, says kind of Clary. Last Supper Halloween, Artemis says. Well, yeah, we'll be careful how we tread there, but that's not bad.
I'd like to do a Halloween-themed Last Supper, just everybody in pose, and it's just all like the classic horror icons.
That would be awesome, yeah.
Who would be at the center?
I think Pinhead would be at the center.
Really? You think Pinhead?
Yes, going like this.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
because I feel like Jason and Michael are more.
No, they
are
do
more
the bidding.
known.
They do the bidding, though. Let us know who you think would be in the middle of the table at the Last Supper out of all the horror icons. Let us know.
Vincent Price.
Well, let's see. We're getting into characters who do creepy figures and stuff. I mean, a great choice. I mean, he's above the mantle every night on the late horror show. But no, I think Pinhead, Jason and Michael, they're the muscle.
Yeah, I'm just thinking as
Pinhead's
far as
the one going,
what most people have seen.
Wreak havoc.
That's true.
He
is the one.
Do my bidding. Because he's straight out of Compton. I mean, hell, whatever. I mean, yeah. So that's what I would think would happen.
Frankenstein's monster, Dracula. Yeah, I'd say it would have to go to one of the classic.
Well, Frankenstein can't be in the middle because he'd be going. I mean, I'm sorry.
Well,
was that bad? But I mean, Frankenstein's kind of. He's got a big heart, but he's a monster. He was created, and
yeah, but I mean,
I don't think
he was created in his father's image. And Victor Frankenstein was playing God, technically.
Yeah. Well,
and
Mary Shelley was playing God.
Well, her characters were.
Well, yeah. Right. Dr. Frankenstein.
Yes, but I mean, he was very, very intelligent and eloquent in the book. But
well, needless to say, Frankenhooker should be in.
There you go.
Next. Jigsaw, says Lady Melora. Oh my God! I don't think Jigsaw needs a place at the table. He can be like riding in front of it, cleaning up the crumbs. No, I'm just not a big Saw fan. Hannibal. Interesting. But getting back to the classics, Dracula maybe at the head of the table.
Yeah, maybe I could see that. And he is supernatural. He is supernatural being, not created or.
Yes. So we got that Frankenstein, the Mummy. The Mummy. You just use the Mummy's raps
or the
to clean
OG
up.
Phantom. People are saying, the Lon Chaney. I mean, kind of the first.
I think Phantom. I think he would be kind of like off the rail. I think he's the guy that would get drunk at the table first, and she's the one I love, and he wouldn't stop with his empathy or fantasy over these women that the Phantom of the Opera. Am I wrong?
Well,
okay, go on.
Wait, which version are we talking about? The Gaston Leroux book? Are we talking about the Lon Chaney movie? Talking about the Andrew Lloyd Webber musical?
I know there's very many different versions, but what did we pass up here? I saw something. The tall man from Phantasm. He would be the butler.
Right. A Wolfman. That's a good one.
The Wolfman? Which one? Are we going to go there again? Which one? Which incarnation of the Wolfman? The Jack Nicholson, the old school?
Lon Chaney Jr.
Yeah, okay.
That's where my mind always goes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, of course,
Yeah.
But where the Wolfman? This is a great conversation. Kind of tough to see who would be at the. I still say Pinhead is the almighty master in the middle who everybody else will do his bidding. But that's just me. I don't know if it's my love for Pinhead or not, but am I biased?
I mean, you like what you like, so there's no. I get your reasoning behind it.
Okay. Peter Cushing Hammerfell.
Ooh.
Okay. Well. Okay. Let's put.
Just Brian Kirkham. Who would be Judas? That's a good question.
You tell me. Who do you think? I don't know. You guys know. Pennywise should be there somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Pennywise is somewhere in there. That's a given.
He's he'd be at the table somewhere. I'm not real educated on the exact people that are sitting at the table. I was never taken to the church that often. I love churches. Does that count? Has nothing to do, Dino, with being religious. Okay? Nothing whatsoever. So, whatever. Anyways, some very... The Crypt Keeper as Judas.
That works.
That sounds good. Feed me Donald Duck apple juice. Okay. It's a running gag on the channel. RTN. Jim Carrey would be a great Judas. Jim Carrey? Patty, Chris, what have you started early on sipping the wine? What's going on? Hung Fowl, Renfield. Renfield's no leader. I mean, he does the bidding of Dracula, so Renfield definitely isn't at the center. I don't know if you were saying maybe Judas?
But I mean, he served. I mean, he was pretty loyal.
Well, he was loyal, yeah.
So I don't think he'd be Judas.
Oh, that's true.
Maybe Peter?
Yeah.
What was the question? I don't know, Bubba. I don't remember. We just went off on a tangent, and now I don't know what I don't know what things are, and I can hear colors.
You can hear colors? Me too. Red is loud as hell. You know what I mean? And blue is like, and orange is just like, Yeah, right? Am I wrong?
Sure, no.
And green is like. Anyways, I'm getting to what did I just?
I think there's a gas leak in Dino's new apartment.
Super Blubberpuss. Hello, guys. What is going on, Super Blubberpuss? Whew. Thank you very much, my friend. Spooky Schultze. What's going on? Let's see. Jack Torrance is Judas. Maybe. I don't know. I think Crypt Keeper so far is a good choice for Judas. Man, I could have wrote this down. Oh, Brandon Fernandez says Eraserhead Baby. I tell you what, I'm not sure if you're meaning Judas or what, but off topic. I would like to see Eraserhead's Baby in the middle of the table, where like the fruit bowl. We're talking horror, so
yes,
things are off limits. Okay, we're not. This is horror. So if we're talking The Last Supper, that little fruit bowl where all the goods and fruitiness is, plumpness and ripe, juicy kindness to our bodies and all that. I don't even know what I'm talking about. The Eraserhead Baby, right in the middle there. and would be, crying all night long.
Oh, man.
And that's where Pinhead would be so frustrated and aggravated that he would be sending all his, out to do his bidding.
Where would Dwayne and Belial be? Terrible D. That's a good question.
Dwayne and Belial. I mean, you can't give them a seat at the table. I tell you what, we're expanding.
They're the waiters.
They're the waiters. Yes.
Them and Mel Brooks.
And Mel Brooks?
In History of the World Part 1,
oh.
There's in the Roman Empire, the last scene is them, yeah.
The streets are crawling with soldiers. Gotta love it. Mel Brooks. He's so underrated. People don't like him, but I love him.
I do too.
Love the guy. When you could do stupid... Like, I got a movie that I want to produce that's got all the... the road signs you pass all the time? Like... Today I just passed. It says plate. They're doing construction on the road. It says plate in the road.
Yeah. Oh.
I would love to film, and then there'd be some 5-foot wide plate, just sitting there in the road, and you just get a close up of somebody's face, just going, And then another one where they have dip in the road. So you dip in the road, you pass a sign, and then next you come to some guy that's just right out of the carnival. You know what I mean? Just some, dip in the road, and
I was thinking just a big thing of dip,
no,
chip dip.
There's a million of them I got written down somewhere for a movie. Anyways, if it ever happens, which it won't, who knows? I don't know. I'm confused here. Let's see, where am I? By Miss, who's leaving? Miss, Pinhead rules. Yeah. Cthulhu in the middle. Pathfinder says.
He wouldn't be able to fit in the room.
Oh, goodbye, Miss J, Joker fan 21. Thanks for stopping by. Did you say namaste?
I said bye, Miss J.
Oh, it sounded like namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste. Namaste is not a word.
I don't know.
I don't know what's going on. I'm just...
So Halloween.
Yes, go ahead. Yeah, where should we go from here? That kept going. Speaking of carnivals, who's remembers what HBO show? Oh yeah,
Carnival.
It got cut.
Actually, I never saw Carnival.
It got cut too short, which brings me to Dexter coming back very soon.
Yes, I'm actually looking forward to that.
Oh, I am too. Yeah, I'm a big fan and can't wait to see him butcher up some more criminals and some bad people. And
now with Deb as his
that's how I learned to put all the plastic up in the room, you see.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so I mean,
yeah, I've learned a lot from Dexter and
airtight, a lot of plastic and plenty of duct tape. So okay, moving on.
Let's see. Now, have you been a fan of
William Curie? Hey.
Hi. Are you a fan of haunted houses?
Oh, yes.
Now, are there any around here in particular, any in particular that you love, or fun stories that you have?
They're all fond. I mean, going to haunted houses. I don't know if you guys have any. I don't even know if you can chime in because you can say your favorite haunted house. Wait, like Amityville. Not that haunted, like a haunted house where you line up and you pay $10 or whatever.
Yeah.
Back in the day, it was less. I'm sure. I don't even remember. $2? Well, who knows? I don't know. But yeah, no, they were always fun times. I think the Bloodview haunted house was one we went to all the time.
Yeah, that's.
I think it's still there.
Oh yeah, it's still there. We went 2 years ago.
There was the haunted schoolhouse in Akron, Ohio.
Haunted schoolhouse and laboratory.
Yeah, 7 floors of wasn't it
7 floors of hell in Berea.
Yeah.
There was one my dad took us to when we were kids, and at one point, you go down this slide, and I'm, I'll go first. I'm not scared. So I went down the slide, and then, guy came out, jumped out with a chainsaw, and, it's not like I was in fear for my life, but still, your
seemed like
lizard brain kicks in, and I just booked my ass back up the slide.
Back up the slide?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My dad wouldn't let me live it down for years.
That's funny. Yeah. No, I think the scariest... Oh, jeez, man. I think I need Tums right now. Where's the Tums? My favorite part of the haunted house... Well, my scariest moment was the first time I was encountered with, you know how you go through all the, oh, wow, this is cool. And then you're hit with all blackness, the maze.
Yes.
And
it just bumped into walls.
Yeah, and you can't see where you're going, and you hit a dead end, and then you get claustrophobic, like you're being buried alive. And, one of my worst fears, that's why I must be burned. Please burn me. If somebody has other plans, it's not...
Oh, you mean for I'm like in general?
When I croak, yeah.
Oh, okay.
When that delightful day comes, no, I'm joking. I hope I live to be 150, but I doubt that'll happen unless I get bit somewhere by a vampire. I came this close one time, but it was a dark woods. I thought everybody said they were going camping. They saw the fire in the distance. I don't know. It was, guy was. I should have known something was wrong when he was all white. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there was the dead deer right in front of him, and I said, "What are you doing, Mister?" I said, "You don't do that to bad good deers." I said, and he said, "Oh dear," and he said that like that, and his claws came out like this, and I said, "Whoa!" and I just booked it.
Smart move.
Booked it right to the stream.
I don't know, my thing, I'd be like, if a kid approached me in the woods, I'd be running the other direction. Like, no, I don't want the responsibility.
Okay, let's get to the responsibility. Don't worry, Dino Herman will burn you. I hope he will. He's pissed off. Look at him. Look at the guy's
He probably won't even wait until you're dead.
I hope he does. Spontaneous human combustion.
No, it's just Herman.
One day, I don't know what happened. The whole body's there, except the torso. Well, that's not the whole body. That's everything's gone except only the foot's there. That's one of the biggest stories of the spontaneous human combustion. We'll save that for paranormal into the night.
Yeah, that is one I'm very interested in talking about.
Yeah, I mean, very odd.
Because it's so crazy to me.
Oh, burning up from the inside. If that's what happens, who knows? Okay, we'll talk about that another time. Now you got me thinking. I'm like, what's going on? Lady Millar?
What?
Lady Millar? In the 80s, went to a haunted house. The Lizzie Borden was excellent. Oh.
Ooh.
Never broke character once, and I... Oh, jeez. I love you guys tonight. You're going fast. Never broke character once and had that psycho look in her eyes. That was fun.
Cool.
Oh, she thought she was Lizzie Borden, did she?
That's fun.
Did she take an axe and put it in her mother's back? Or was it her father? I think it was her father. Lizzie Borden.
It was her.
Had an axe. How did that go? Lizzie Borden had an axe, gave her mother 50 whacks.
Yeah, I think it was her both her parents.
Yeah,
right?
Both her parents, 50 whacks or something. And when she got done, she had a quick run. And, okay, I'm making stuff up now. I don't know. Anyways, cleared the whole place out. Schulte. What's going on? The Queen Mary naturally...
my brother is actually, his band played a show on the Queen Mary, on Halloween night. He lived in LA for 10 years, so...
Very cool.
Yeah, and he got to go, explore it, so... Yeah,
that's a place I'd like to go for haunted places, because... supposed to be very haunted. Lots of sounds, lots of EVPs. Whether a metal encapsulated ship, see, that's what the skeptics would say. Well, a lot of clunking going on. I don't care. Yeah, temperature changes, you get metal,
Yeah.
So, but...
I mean, I just think it's creepy and cool in and of itself. But, yeah, because I'm not sure if I believe in hauntings, but I want to. But tune into the Paranormal Tonight, because we'll get into that again.
Yes, oh yes. USS Salem ghost ship? Never heard of it, I don't think. Penhurst Asylum? Any asylum? Pretty much. Anywhere there's a lot of, bad things have gone on. A lot of old TB hospitals and stuff. Go ahead.
Oh, Teresa, thank you. Lizzie Borden took an axe, gave her stepmom 40 whacks. When she saw what she had done, she gave her father 41.
Thank you very much.
Yay.
I was butchering that to death. You know what I mean? Because
But
yeah. Okay. Hey, so let's get into our favorite Halloween movie. Like, what is your go-to Halloween movie? When you think of Halloween time, what movie do you know you have to put in the number one?
Oh, I mean,
Or is there not a number one?
there's
is there
not
a
a
few
number.
of
There's
them?
a few that it's like every year I gotta watch.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Yeah, okay, I get you. Because the Universal horror monsters, I marathon them every Halloween.
That's fun.
Even though I marathon them at Easter, at Christmas. Anyways.
Yeah.
No, I mean, they're always in there. But Halloween, that's a must. And the horror franchises. The first Halloween.
Yes.
The first Friday the 13th. The first Nightmare on Elm Street. Hellraiser. Child's Play has worked into that rotation. It's all the first ones.
Yeah.
You know? And then from there, I don't know. What's yours?
I know this is like such like the basic girl thing, but I love me some Nightmare Before Christmas. I would argue it's more of a Halloween movie than a Christmas movie, but it works as both.
Yeah.
Just because that, especially the first song, This Is Halloween. It's just
This is Halloween.
so good.
Oh,
And then
no. Yeah, I
also
agree.
another Tim Burton, Sleepy Hollow. I love that movie. I watch it every year. It just gets me in the spirit. I think it's also partly Danny Elfman's score. Just is inherently Halloween-esque.
I
But
could see that.
obviously the original Halloween. And then there's like just kind of random things too. Like, there's this one Jack
Gremlins.
Stauber music video. Gremlins I always watch at Christmas time.
I do too. Christmas. That's my Christmas horror movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were you saying?
There's this. I sent it to you like a month ago. Because I also watch like random things. Jack
that a new
Stauber. No, he just he
That's
is
the
an
spinoff
animator.
of Stranger Things, right?
No.
Random Things. Okay, I'm
Here we go
sorry.
again.
I'm
This
sorry.
guy.
Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein, RTN. Yes, okay, go.
That's fun. No, Jack Stauber. I'm
Okay,
gonna be.
okay.
But he does animated stuff, and a few years ago he came out with this one. It's just like the Pumpkin Song or Come In, and it feels like the like those 1930 animations, like Betty Boop. It's really creepy. It's very short. I
Yeah.
love that. And then
Cool. Frank and Weenie, yeah.
oh yeah, Frankenweenie's good. One is just a video that I don't know if you know who Rob Sheridan is. He is like a graphic artist and an art director. He's most known for his work with Nine Inch Nails. But if you go onto his like Facebook page, last year he and his wife, like they always do like a big Halloween display in their yard. But last year they're like, we're gonna do more of like a haunted house because this year is scary enough, and we want the kids to have fun. And they wrote and recorded this song and had it with like the projections onto the pumpkins, and like they're singing this original Halloween song, and it's just so fun and
Cool.
like really cute. So if you can find it on YouTube, I would highly recommend it. It's just just nice and like fun spooky.
Cool. Yeah, no, there's a lot of little, even like Looney Tunes have some of those scary one. What's the one, the rabbit one, the witch, the brewing the
Oh yeah, with bugs.
Yeah. I forget the name of it, but I have it. It's on my laptop, I think. Somewhere. But anyways,
Oh, From Hell, Bubba. I loved that movie when it came out, and I still have a lot of love for it.
What year is that?
I don't remember the year, but it's Johnny Depp, Robbie
yeah.
Coltrane, Heather Graham,
Yes.
Ian Holm, rest in peace.
Yes, Ian Holm. Yes. No, I do remember that. Abbott and Stella meet Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, Edward Stewart.
Oh well, okay, no of course Ghostbusters.
Yeah, of course. I mean, my go-to is Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein. You get all the horror characters in that movie, and it's actually, that's a comfort film for me that I put in all the time. So that's definitely on there. Day of the Triffids, 1963. Jerry says Rosemary's Baby, my all-time favorite horror movie. So I put that in whenever, but Halloween, it's there, yeah. The Tenants, 1976. Captain Stephen Peacock. He's head of NBC. I don't know what he's doing with your network, but nothing against you. Just saying. The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, 1949. Yes, the animated version.
Oh,
right?
The animated version is so
Isn't
good.
That yeah. Oh, it's fantastic. Yeah. I mean, come on. Yeah.
It's still. I mean, it's creepy. I love it.
Artemis, I just watched that, Dino. Oh, boy, you guys are going so fast. I'm sorry if I'm missing. Labyrinth was terrifying.
Labyrinth is an anytime, all the time movie for me.
You know what's a little scary is Dark Crystal.
Oh, I love the Dark Crystal.
I love it. It's fantastic. The newer stuff that they did was...
I enjoyed it.
Did you? Okay.
I did.
Okay.
It just even on an artistic and technical level, but...
Oh, no, yeah. Going back kind of to the practical ways of making... Oh, it was fantastic, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, with the Skeksis and the Gartham.
Yes, the Skeksis are great.
Even though, like, I think the Landstriders are cute, but they're a little bit creepy in their own way, too. The Garthams still freak me out. Those things are...
Really? Okay.
Yeah, they're so creepy, and they're huge.
Yeah, I can see that.
And they're at the, they're like the muscle for the Skeksis, so.
But Dark Crystal, the characters, the
Gelflings.
Yes, the Gelflings.
Jen and Kira.
Yes, Jen and Kira. They're just something about them are creepy looking
because they're the most humanoid, and so they their faces are a bit less animated than
It's all about the way they made them look and the way they made them move. It just added a little creepiness to it. But one I love. I mean, don't get me wrong. Dark Crystal is up there. I love that. That movie is fantastic.
Well, in the Netflix series that they did, they were even Brian Froud, who was the conceptual designer, and people who had worked on the Dark Crystal, the original movie, were like, we wanted to try and improve on the Gelflings' look because they are a bit kind of dead-faced and glassy-eyed in the original. That was the most difficult thing for us to do.
Yeah, no, I see that, but they did a good job with that. Someone should do a good remake of Triffids. They haven't done it so far because of certain reasons. Simpsons Treehouse of Horror.
Oh, those are fun.
Always fun. Lady Melora, for the last 15 years, my late friend and I got together to hand out candy at our house every time I painted my face like a skull and wore a vintage black dress.
Nice. I bet you guys were the hit of the neighborhood, too.
Oh, probably. Because not too many people do. There's some areas that still do that. But boy, everybody's going to Abbott and Costello. Abbott and Costello Meet the Killer with Boris Karloff. Another fantastic film. I mean, there are scenes in that where but Abbott is trying to hide the bodies, and it just goes on and on. It's just fantastic. I mean, I can't say enough about Abbott and Costello. They're
I have not watched it in a long time. I need a refresher.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. Just go watch Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein.
Oh, I've seen it. It's been a very, very long time.
Yeah. That, number one. Meet the Invisible Man is next. Well, no. Meet the Killer is next.
Okay.
Invisible Man. Jekyll and Hyde would be towards the end. Even Meet the Mummy is kind of fourth on there, so they progressively get a little bit more. But although nothing Abbott and Costello's done do I hate. Go to Mars, it was a little tough to watch.
Did not see that one.
But
It's one you can skip.
Well, it depends how big of a fan you are with of them. But anyways, Brandon, I might see Bajas. Start out. The Hunger started out with that. At the Club, the David Bowie movie. Love Bajas. That was fantastic. House of Usher, Arsenic and Old Lace. Yes.
Oh.
That is one that I do put. It's funny. Arsenic and Old Lace is one that I put right in the middle of Halloween and Christmas for some reason.
Yeah, I could see that.
It's kind of fall. You during the movie you see all the leaves blowing in black and
right.
white, and it just creates an ambiance that it's kind of in between for me. I could watch it like Christmas time, but it's kind of like right there. But Arsenic and Old Lace is it's fantastic.
Yeah,
you got Peter Lorre in there. You got Cary Grant.
You got Grant,
oh my God, what's the girl's name who plays? Is it Donna? Oh God, I'm sorry. You guys will know it in the chat. You know me. My brain freezes up sometimes. But an Arsenic and Old Lace. Go ahead.
Oh, I just saw Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. I was gonna say Hush Hush Sweet Charlotte. So very much in the same vein.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Baby Jane's so good.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Whatever Happened to Baby Jane when Betty Davis gets served the rat.
Yes.
I mean, that poor woman in that movie.
Well, the two.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, those
two. They were insane.
Yeah, and Hush Hush Sweet Charlotte. I also, because I loved
Donna Reed. Thank you so much, C-Fractals.
Yeah, duh.
Oh, she was so beautiful in that movie. Anyways, go ahead.
She's
super
always beautiful.
Rare Window.
Yes. No, that was Grace Kelly.
Okay, thank you very much, Elise.
Donna Reed was Man Who Knew Too Much.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah, because she sang Que Sera.
Yes. Okay.
I was gonna say in Hush Hush Sweet Charlotte, just how Olivia de Havilland playing a little bit against type in that. I don't want to say anything because I don't want to give it away for anyone who hasn't seen the movie, but I thought she was so good, and Betty Davis obviously, but
right, yeah, no classic. For some reason, classic black and white, the old stuff, really gets it for me. And the 80s classics. Those are the ones that I can't think of anything new that it's Halloween, I need to go see that. I mean, pop that in. I can't think of anything. I mean, is there a go-to from... Boy, do I even say 2009? I guess some people would say maybe Scream. They'll watch that.
Well, Scream was...
1999 or was that 2000?
Oh, when was Scream?
Oh, maybe that was 1990 something.
That had to have been in the 90s because
95.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe
because that came out before Halloween H2O, and that was in 98.
Okay, you're right. Yeah, I'm off. Okay, 2009, whatever. So again, I mean, is there a movie 2009 that you would consider? I must see this horror movie. I don't think there's too many.
The Fog, the original. Yes. I rewatched that a couple years ago when I first got Shudder. I'm like, this movie creeped me the hell out when I was a kid. I wonder if it'll still get me. It did. Yeah. It's still, I'm like, well, it still creeps me out.
It's a fun movie. I mean, when they finally appear out of the fog is really and start terrorizing the town, of course.
Yes.
But yeah, no, it's very, very cool how they just appear, and it all has to do with what's his name, taking the. What did they take? They stole their. It's been a long time. They stole
the priest. It was like the
priest.
Yeah,
yes.
The gold from the leper colony.
Yeah. Okay.
And I love that, you got Jamie Lee Curtis and then Janet Leigh. They barely have any scenes together, but I think it's just nifty that they're in the movie together.
Trick or Treat 2007.
Yes,
How could I forget that?
I freaking love.
Yes.
That was one I was going to bring up and then just got caught up in all this other stuff. Yeah. I love that movie so much.
I love what you put on, Dino. I am surprised at the contrast. Love black and white. Artemis says, thank you, Artemis. I appreciate it. And it's nice to have Elise here to talk horror with everybody, too. So part of the channel now. Godzilla was put up. Do kaiju movies count? If you watch them at Halloween, I don't consider creature features a Halloween movie.
I'm in the same boat.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be scared. Not that they don't scare you, but it's just a whole different universe, right?
Yeah, I guess Halloween.
King Kong.
Yeah, like around Halloween, I'm kind of looking for something that is more
spooky.
Yeah, spooky. spooky and maybe atmospheric, and maybe, you know, actually is set around Halloween or has that aesthetic. Yeah. So I'm not like, oh, Jaws, I'm gonna watch that.
Oh yeah, no, not a Halloween movie for me either. Not Jaws, even though I'm
terrifying movie, but not...
big fan of Jaws, but not a Halloween movie. There's a film called Ravenous about it, based on the Donner Party. Pretty good. Yes, Ravenous is a fantastic movie. I can't say enough about that movie.
I have not seen it, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll have to check that one out.
You know the story of the Donner Party, right?
Of course.
Okay, you have to see Ravenous.
Okay.
And it's a period piece that they do so well. And I'm trying to think of the lead character who he's fantastic in everything he does. And again, I can't remember the name right now. But anyways. Eyes Without a Face. Oh God, that jumped all the way down. But we're back to it. Wasn't Donna Reed, unless there was a remake. Okay, I lost it. I love listening to Black Sabbath this time of year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you gotta put some, not Ozzy, Black Sabbath in. I mean, you know, and light some black candles. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I can't give out bad information. I like spooky for Halloween, but the creature feature stuff can be cool. I dig the campiness. Yes, not saying that I don't love those films, certain ones. But, for Halloween, it has to be dark and spooky.
Wait Until Dark. Yes. That's a great movie.
The Food of the Gods. The Food of the Gods.
I don't know that one.
I mean, it's back there somewhere, but yeah, I don't. For some reason, I don't remember it so much Halloween time. But anyways, Dark Night of the Scarecrow, Teresa, which I just played on movie night a few weeks back on the channel. A little different Scarecrow movie. So yeah, Children of the Corn. Kind of another one. I mean,
see, that's one I'll read. I'll read the story rather than watch the movie. I mean, as much as I love Linda Hamilton, the story itself, it's a short story and it's very effective, and it gives me creeps.
It gives you the creeps.
Yeah.
It gives you chills on my ankles. Taste the Blood of Dracula. Going to some Hammer, Marcelo. And that's very... did they film that in Spain? Hammer did some of their films in Spain and all that. So, maybe that's why it hits you a little bit more over there in that Europe area there. Hopefully you're learning a little bit here, Marcelo.
Can you, Jerry, yes, Peter Benchley was horrified after people started killing sharks after Jaws was released. Yes, that was a very unfortunate
Peter Benchley
byproduct of the movies. Yeah. And I know he said that if he had known, he never would have written the book.
Oh, people took fleets of boats out there and were harpooning them all over the place.
And it's like, the thing is, like, did you even actually watch the movie? Because
they
talk about, like, how sharks are a miracle of evolution, and I don't know, maybe it's more of, the mayor's fault for still letting people be on the beach when there is a giant shark just doing his thing.
I remember when Jaws came out and that happened, there were towns literally all across it was on... when cable first started, CNN and all that, it was the very beginning of it. No. Okay, go along. The villages and stuff around beach towns, they all got together for town hall meetings and stuff like that, and they would take and they were with pitchforks, the torches. They were stampeding the beaches, and the mayor said, "Stop, people," because they were running out into the beaches, not knowing that the torches would, hit the water eventually.
Well, these are really stupid people in these beachside towns, I guess.
All over the country, this was happening. And, eventually they started selling toys of those people. There's plaques, too, on the beaches. It's a very sad situation. Sure. Anyways, Eric, LAMF, how are you doing? Sinead, later. Goodbye. hopefully see you at the Old Time Radio Show tonight. CBS Radio Mystery Theater tonight. More mystery, intrigue, suspense, and mystery, good fun stuff. There's no bad shows in those ones. They're all good. But anyways, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Okay. Aww. I think we're all just going now to our favorite horror films.
Yeah. Not so much just ones like that, like you have to watch at Halloween time.
Yeah. Marcello, I enjoy Italian horror movies. My ancestors came from Italy. Okay. Very cool. I'm a big fan of Dario Argento. Giallo films are a love I've just started the past few years. I took me a long time to get to that point, but once I started watching them, I'm going, I love these movies, man. They're so fantastic. The story, the mystery.
They're wonderful.
Yeah, they're great.
Oh, another movie that I do love to watch and I haven't watched it in a long time. I need to revisit it, but Halloween 3: Season of the Witch. That movie, it's so crazy and so fun, and you got the Silver Shamrock song.
Yep. I love that movie. That movie is so great. Other than Halloween, the original, that's my second best out of the entire series.
Oh, I agree.
I mean,
birthday still Halloween. Halloween.
Oh my God, I can't get enough of it. And Tom Atkins in there.
Yes.
Legend, The Fog. Somebody said something here. Let me see if I can. Leanne Richey, Halloween headquarters. Hi, the Late Horror Show. Dino Elise.
Hi.
And all in the chat. Sorry I am late. Had to mod Tarot Tuesday's class.
Ooh, that's fun.
Fun, yeah. Very, very witchy. Ooh. Witchy woman. Don't know the rest of the word.
I'm pretty sure those are actually the lyrics.
I got him.
Yeah, you got it.
All right.
Nailed it.
Yeah, no, it's all right. You can go back and rewind and watch it again and again and again. Again, the quality is going to be better. I get the connector tomorrow, so I'm not pleased with this video. I'm not looking at it. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'm just not looking at it. I'm not looking at me. I'm blown out. I look like the moon is hitting me in a certain way. It's just so bright. But Elise, you look fantastic.
I look pale as always.
We won't get in. You've been around for a couple hundred. But anyways.
I said not to bring that up.
American Werewolf in London, says Brandon Fernandez. Halloween?
I mean, I listened to the song Werewolves of London at Halloween.
I don't think that counts.
No, I love that movie.
Yeah.
I know, I guess that's one, it doesn't scream Halloween specifically to me, but I think it fits, for sure.
Creature from the Black Lagoon is a big one for me, Pathfinder. Yeah, you know what? I mean, it's everybody's got their own thing that they do at Halloween, and it could be like the one person, does kaiju count? If you're a big fan and really into all of that, then that might be your go-to. You're going to hit up Godzilla and even some of the old, go way back to Spaceman and what are some of the other robot movies back in the day? Ultraman. And it just depends what you like. But my interpretation of Halloween is to be spooked out, spooky, scary, but everybody's got their own thing. Mad Monster Party, tab 75, with Boris Karloff.
Yes.
Yes. Vampires, 1974, says Cowfart. Interesting. Night of the Creeps. Tom Atkins again. Another fantastic. Tom Atkins was the king of the 80s, even though The Fog was 1978. Was The Fog 1978? Okay, I should never throw out years or was it 80s?
I think The Fog was early 80s because if Halloween came out in 78. And The Fog was a little bit after, and he and Deborah Hill were broken up even though she was producing. He was dating What's the sexy lighthouse radio
Swamp
lady?
Thing. Swamp Thing woman.
Yes!
What's her name?
With the sexy voice and the sexy sexiness. You know her. That
you
one.
know, she's... You guys know who we're talking about. What's her name? Come on, you guys. Shoot! I'm not going to look it up. You guys will say it. But yeah.
Any movie with Jennifer Tilly's cleavage.
Oh,
I adore her, yes.
You know, I mean, Bubba says 1980. Thank you very much, Bubba.
Thank you.
Hammer Films says Carlin Haltgren. Adrienne Barbeau.
Thank you, Terrible D.
Yes, thank you very much. That would have been driving me a little, although I could have looked it up real quick, but so it's not really that big of a deal.
Adrienne Barbeau, okay.
But Adrienne Barbeau of Swamp Thing fame, and this being her first movie, thus knowing the man behind the scenes there. But anyways, The Fog is 1980, American Supernatural. Yes, we talked about that. Leanne Richey. The Manitou, holy Christ.
Oh, wow.
J.P. Gibbons, you bring out a very rare monster movie, a supernatural thriller kind of. That was just way out there. It had to do with space. I got a scary story about that. The cats are roaming around now. I doubt they'd ever jump up on my lap, though. Come here. You guys have never seen the cat, but anyways. Cindy Lananda, The Incredible Headed Transplant. Now you're talking. But The Manitou is this weird... you got to watch what you say nowadays. But this little guy that came out of the... started growing on the back of this woman after some curse type thing, some Indian curse. And it started bubbling up and growing and growing. And she just had this big hunchback until this weird spacey kind... Well, am I giving stuff away? It's an old movie. Close your ears, I'm going to say it. But eventually pops out of the back of this woman on the surgery table in space. Very odd movie. But during that movie, my uncle scared the living crap out of me because he got up and said, I gotta get out of here. And he walked down the path, passed out. They had to give him CPR. And I'm a little kid. And I'm going, oh my God, I'm scared. Look at Manitou. Look at my uncle. Get me out of here.
Oh my goodness.
Scared the living day. He did that one other time to The Exorcist at the drive-in and scared the living daylights out of me.
Oh, man.
Scariest movies ever, and I'm a little kid, and I'm seeing my uncle pass out, and I'm giving him CPR. Anyways, Suspiria, 1977, one of my favorite movies of all time. Love Suspiria. Anyways, moving on.
A Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, I that's one that is year round.
Yeah, but I feel like you have to watch it with a group of people or go see it live. Like whether a live production or go to like a midnight screening and do that. It's like it's not so much if you just turn it on, you're sitting by yourself like and then a step to the right. Put your hands on your hips.
Oh,
It'd be a lot more fun if
I do that all by myself.
Oh, well then never mind.
You know. I even put blinking lights on, different colors.
It's more fun if
really fun.
have the whole experience.
Rocky Horror used to be a big Halloween movie, and that's because back in the day, like you said, you can go to the theater and you could dress up like your favorite character, reenact all the scenes. There aren't too many theaters that still do that.
I know around here there's one.
There
big
is one?
The Cedar Lee.
Do they still do that?
I think they do it once a month. I think it's the first Saturday of every month. I mean, I'm sure they might have put a pause to it.
Golly gee.
Lately because of the Panini.
Yeah.
But
I hear you. Oh, really? Okay. See, I didn't know that. I thought they stopped, but they could have. Not because of Panini, but I thought years prior. I thought.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they've kept it going.
Well,
so
I'm gonna have to do that.
Yeah, I'll have to check in.
If they kept it going till the sun went down, then I'm going.
Yeah. Evil Dead. Yeah.
Oh, Halloween movie though. The Witch breathing in Suspiria scared me a lot. Marcello. Even the new movie. Oh, That the witch in there was when they went to Madame. Yeah, I won't give nothing away. It's a newer one, but.
Connie Cleary, seen that? Oh, at the Cedar Lee. Oh, Connie, are you from?
Yes.
You're in Ohio. Cool.
She is an Ohio gal.
Oh, I do remember you mentioning that during the chat once a couple of weeks ago. I'm sorry, I forgot that.
No,
but now I'll remember.
Yeah, no, yeah. Connie Clary's one. She's a loco or in the area.
Where the hell you been, Loca?
Yeah, what's up, girl? You know what I'm saying? You keeping it real? You going? Oh, I don't know what I'm doing here. The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. Going way old school, but
yes,
a very spooky classic. That's one I would love on a projector on the wall.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
Just that's one of those kind of movies. The Eastwood here in Toledo does Toledo, Ohio, Jerry. Every other Saturday at midnight. You're about Toledo's a couple hours away or an hour.
Probably an hour and a half.
Okay, so you might, you're kind of close by too, but yeah, no, boy, anything else Halloweeny? What? Yeah, I said it. Nosferatu.
The best alcoholics I've ever met are from Ohio.
Cow fart. Oh my. You're full of methane, cow fart. Jesus criminy. What? You're just a hoot tonight and a nanny. What? How can you be a hoot and a nanny? Is that possible?
A hoot and a nanny. Well,
yeah.
I mean,
What do you consider a hoot?
Well, what about the nanny, Fran Drescher? I see she was a hoot.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, there we go. Answered. The Cat and the Canary. I love all the old school stuff. They're going way back.
House on Haunted Hill with
Monster Squad.
That's one movie
Yes.
I never really got much into it because I didn't see it really when I was a kid, so I kind of missed the window.
We can make you believe that you're a kid and rewatch it.
I would need to rewatch it because
we can beat you senseless till you're 13 again. You're 13, and you'll make it there. I mean, you'll have to see a psychiatrist probably for 20 years maybe, but
well, I mean, I should have been doing that for the past 20, so can it hurt?
Okay, yeah, true. But, anyways, my brother is in Cleveland, but now we're going to Cleveland talk here.
Grog Shop or No, That's Class. I like the Grog Shop. Haven't been there in a long time.
Yeah.
Now That's Class. Been a long time since I've been to a show there, but that's actually not too far from here now.
Yeah, very cool. Okay, so we're gonna have to move on because we're running out of we're repeating the movies. Waxworks, you're talking cheesy 80s, which I love. That is good on Prime. Vampire with Richard Lynch. Oh, that's a fantastic movie. Hard to come by.
Hobgoblins.
Hobgoblins? Yes, RTN, you know it. Hobgoblins. And Munchies. Munchies is another one. But again, those aren't, I don't think I consider those Halloween movies. Those are like get together with your friends and have fun.
Yeah.
And watch these movies. You know what I mean? They're a riot. Terry Collins says hello. Hello was, I don't know, Lionel Richie really did not come across as like spooky.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're just
the
walking
phone
down
call
the street,
part of
and someone's just like, hello. Yeah, that's creepy, but I guess I don't feel Halloween necessarily.
No, maybe the telephone call part.
Yeah, maybe.
Because the look in the blind woman's face was like of utter fear.
Oh,
you know? Like, oh, So I maybe. So Terry Collins, a good one. And what's up? Interview with the Vampire, LOL. I can't stand Tom Cruise.
I thought he was great in that movie, though.
He did an all right job. Interview with the Vampire is a touchy subject with me.
Yeah?
Because I love... In my teens, I read the Vampire Chronicles.
Right.
Coming of age. It was my coming of age kind of period. And those stories meant so much to me.
So film adaptation is really going to do it justice.
Nothing. Yeah. I have the characters to each one of them imprinted in my head to where, whoever plays him, I can't. What's his name played him in Queen of the Damned? See, I don't know the name now. Who was his? Jared Leto.
No.
That was Jared Leto, right?
No, it was, I can't think of his name, but he was he was originally cast to play Aragorn in Lord of the Rings, and then right before he was going to go to New Zealand, they're like, he's a little too young, we gotta find someone else, so then they end up finding Viggo Mortensen, thank God.
Oh, yeah, for Aragorn? Oh, he played a perfect Aragorn.
Yeah.
And that's another book that I read, and I see everybody in certain ways, but the movies they did well. But Interview with the Vampire Chronicles, Brad Pitt did a great job as Louis. Tom Cruise even did a pretty good job, but I just,
What did you think of Kirsten Dunst as Claudia? Real, that so many people, and also this week I've been rewatching Eli Roth's History of Horror.
Okay.
And they touch on that, and you have all these big time directors and producers being like, yeah, she makes the movie. And
really?
Yeah. And I thought, she was at 12 years old?
Hello, lycanthropic moon lover.
I thought she did a fantastic job.
No, I'm not saying that again, they did a good job in the movie.
It wasn't what you pictured.
No.
Yeah.
It's like you said. Even what's his name is Armand.
Antonio Banderas.
Antonio Banderas. He did a beautiful job as Armand. You know what? I just had a different picture in my head of all of the vampires and the scenes and the way they were set. And you got to remember, there's many stories. She even made a newer one that I haven't read yet. But it's. Anyways, okay, so there you go. Vampire Journals. Well, there you go. Subspecies. It was the last in the series of the Subspecies films, and Vampire Journals was pretty darn good. But you were going for another drink, but it's empty.
Well, no, there's one more sip.
We're almost done because we do have the Old Time Radio Show overnight to stream. So a little bit longer here, and we'll be done. Lord of the Rings, 15 hours of film watching, and the moral turns out to be: careful who you go fishing with.
Because Smeagol and Deagle.
Yeah. Well,
And that's why I don't fish. I just hang out with people who do, and I just drink beer on the boat.
There you go. Yeah, no, Smeagol, Gollum. What is Smeagol? The poor Smeagol. But Gollum, yeah, what a character, man.
Give Andy Serkis an Oscar. Give him some kind of award for the work that he has done.
Oh,
please.
Yeah. Gollum's going to go down in history I would think, as a classic character on film. In the storyline, he plays a big part, but there's so many characters in that, in the Lord of the Rings universe that you get lost. But
it was such a risk because Gollum could have easily been the Jar Jar Binks of Lord of the Rings. If they didn't get the right actor, if they didn't get the effects just right.
Yeah, no, you're 100% correct. If they got it wrong, then they would have messed up big time. But he did a fantastic job. So, yeah, can't say enough about that. Cow Fart. At the Layla Show. We love you, Dino and ALEECE. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, it means a lot. Also, you should also become a member of the channel. Or super chat me. No, I'm joking.
Michelle Bucci.
Oh, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Poltergeist. Okay, no, Poltergeist is.
What?
She's saying upset because Poltergeist hasn't been mentioned.
Oh, I'm very upset. Hello, Poltergeist. I can't believe no mention. Even TCM, Ben Mankiewicz talked about it too. Boo-hoo, I'm going to cry.
Don't cry. No.
But you know what?
It's one of my favorites, and it's one of those that always gives like it still spooks me out.
Yes, it's a fantastic film. It's a paranormal horror film. It's a reason why I think I didn't bring it up, because it's not in that Halloween spirit for me. That's all.
I think partly because
but it's a horror film.
Oh, yeah.
I
think partly the reason why I don't think of it as I don't equate it with Halloween necessarily is because of the setting. You don't have the falling leaves or even fake leaves that they brought into Haddonfield in Halloween to LA. Like it's this California kind of deserty community.
Different feel altogether. And Brandon Fernandez, I'm just joking. I got to throw it out there every now and then. The super chat, join the channel. If you don't point certain things out, because it all helps. I do this all day long. If you don't point it out, nobody will do it. So it's the channel memberships have slowed up and all that good stuff. So I'm just throwing it out there. But no, I'm joking. You don't have to do nothing like that. But yes, you are 100% correct. Poltergeist has a different feel. I think the whole desert thing, you said it perfectly. Kind of gives it a certain twist, and you don't think Halloween. Halloween's fall, wet, cold, damp, all that good, silly, sick, disturbing stuff that I hate. I hate cold, wet rain.
We're Midwesterners, so, like falling leaves and, chill in the air.
People from California will go, fall weather. People from Cleveland, fall weather. Although there's a brief stint that I love. I love all of it. The falling leaves, the cooler temperatures. Halloween season, all that good stuff. But then it gets cold.
If it just, I don't mind the cold so much if it just didn't rain. That's the big bummer, because then you can have so much fun outside.
Can I say that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, you are 100% correct. Is if it didn't rain, then it would be fine.
Yeah.
I have no problem with cool temperatures. Falling leaves, no leaves on trees. It's actually quite nice.
Yeah, I love it. It's my favorite time of year, except for when it's just rainy and...
Yes. Ugh. Yes. Pappy Chris, Sauron had faced the eagles before. He was very aware of them and took measure against them entering his land.
Oh, yeah. Because of the plot hole, why didn't they just ride the eagles? And they're
there's plot holes in all
this isn't a Lord of the Rings channel, because if it was, I'd be going on about this for a long time, but I'll put a pin in that one.
we can cover the Lord of the Rings, and you could there are
horrific elements of it. There's a whole army of ghosts.
We can start doing 10 problems with Lord of the Rings.
There are none. Okay. Next question.
Okay, we just don't want to go there. I get it.
Oh, no. I would love to talk about it, but...
Reviews from the Beyond. Hey, Dino, how are things? Haven't seen you in a long while, reviews, but glad you are here. Having fun talking Halloween? Just Halloween stuff, not the movie. We talked Halloween Kills a couple weeks ago or something like that. And in between, I did a bunch of moving and everything else, and... all that good stuff. And I even still went live today. But I ended up breaking stuff. So, but
you still made it through. You persevered.
Yes. Everything might not sound perfect, but it eventually will. Give me a little time. Does he keep touching you? You are a creep.
He's trying to cop a feel all night.
He's a creeper. And Herman's just pissed.
Yeah.
He's pissed. He's... Come on, old man. Chill out. He's got blue eyes. Maybe one day you guys will see it, but...
Oh, yeah, that'll be a fun day.
Dino, I'd adopt Herman. Thank you, Teresa. He's kind of a mascot around here, especially of late, doing all the late night mischievous things he does around here. And, I could come out when he's in the living room and he just stops. And I'm like, I think, people tell me it's the cats doing it.
Yeah, everyone always is so quick to blame the cats.
Yeah, you remember the Seinfeld episode, Mr. Marbles? It's Jerry's dummy.
No, I don't.
He ran all around the apartment. It was Kramer's ventriloquist dummy, and
oh, geez.
yeah, he ran all around.
Yeah, that sounds like a plot of a Seinfeld episode.
And he said, "Mr. Marbles, is that you?" No, it's it's something else. So I think the new place is haunted. So that's a plus, you guys. So we may be doing a Ouija board session soon. So as to everybody's great yay, they're gonna do Ouija.
Now, can you do a Ouija board with just 2 people?
Why couldn't you?
I mean, because if there's 3, there's at least that plausible deniability of like, okay, well maybe one of us is moving it, but when it's just 2, it's like, okay, it's either you or me.
Well, listen, I can guarantee you I'm not gonna move it. So you telling me you're gonna lie? You need a 3rd,
no.
so you can't.
No, I mean, you're unintentionally doing
I get what
it.
you're saying. Most people say get 3 because the power of 3 prevails. That's what I heard from a book. I heard that from a book.
Yeah, well, 3 is a powerful number, I suppose.
And
I wasn't thinking of it in that way, but
Yeah.
that makes sense too.
Yeah, creates a little.
Well, let's get Herman in on it.
He won't do nothing. He'll just stand there and get pissed. He's pissed now because we're talking about Halloween. He's like, I'm a clown that just stands here. And I'm... Anyways, I don't know, you guys. Forgotten Forgetfulness. I want to see Rob Zombie's Monsters. The pics look real cool. Is that still on? Because for some reason, who the heck knows nowadays? I thought that it wasn't on anymore, but it could be. Who knows? It was Doctor Who's story, Power of 3. Oh, Paul Ham, there you go. Digging deep.
Yeah.
And some Doctor Who lore. Yes. And what was I corrected on the other day? Daleks? The Daleks, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. The Daleks.
Does the 3rd Ouija player need to be alive?
What?
Technically.
Are you saying Herman's not alive? Because we've had some late night discussions. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Roxy W, what is going on? Playing Phantasmagoria 2 with Paul Morgan Stetler Curtis, live Fridays. What?
Fun.
Well, congratulations there, Roxy W. Sounds like a good time for you, right?
Yeah.
Do you take popcorn with you and your favorite beverage of choice? I mean, I'd like to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like a good deal. I did watch the Halloween Kills video, and I have to say I totally agree with you. I mean, most people would, but,
It's a very polarizing movie.
The Halloween franchise is polarizing. Are you kidding me?
True. Yes.
I mean, sometimes you can't talk about it. If you do talk about it, you got to watch which way you... I never watch which way I go on anything. I tell you exactly how I feel, and if you like it, you like it. You don't, you don't.
Right.
It's plain and simple. I think that's what a review is supposed to be for. If you disagree, you can always have some banter, So, anyways, Horror Gang, what is up? Chat's slowing up, so it is getting time to go. Oh, it's 9:42. Holy heck.
We've just been partying.
So, thank you guys very much for hanging out with us. We kind of pulled it together. Again, the video.
As best we could.
The audio. We still got some entertainment in for you. Thursday night, we will have Paranormal Tonight. We'll be talking Bigfoot with Mike from Bigfoot Tactical Research. Been doing it a long time, so that'll be interesting, talking about that.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah, I got a hairy foot in my fridge. Anyways, and then Trivia Night. Everything's back to normal, you guys. Trivia Night, got some good things in the works. I really do. I am also going to take a night here, I think, coming up real soon for Halloween, where I'm going to read my book of dark poetry live to you guys. So I'm going to pick...
Ooh.
Yes, I'm going to pick a... Stay tuned. It's going to be fun. I've never done this before, ever. And I am putting together the actual book. And you guys will be the first to know about it. So, but I'm going to read some of it online live to you guys very soon. With that said, thank you guys for chatting with us. Everybody have a good, happy Halloween, right?
Happy Halloween.
Yes, and we will see you. Boy, another Halloween come and go.
Yeah.
Well, we'll talk to you, next Tuesday, it'll pass.
Yes.
Because it's Sunday, right?
Yes.
It's Sunday.
So and we can talk about what we did on Halloween.
Yeah, I'll be with a group of witches on Sunday, so
Fun.
yeah, it'll be interesting. But anyways, peace to you all, and stay spooky, of course.